The longer I spend in this world, the more I realize how dark its past is. I'm not the first to explore this place, but the entities that now lurk here want me gone. It was their world first, and they will stop at nothing to defend it. As always, jump scares ahead. Good to see you again, man. You got that right. Oh, what the? What is going on? Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm so glad to hear that you've all been enjoying the series so far, and I'm very sorry to have left you all on such a big cliffhanger last episode. I unfortunately ran out of recording time a lot quicker than I expected, and admittedly these last few days I've been struggling a lot to get enough sleep, so the upload schedule has been delayed a little bit, so I'm very sorry about that once again. But I hope you all know I am doing my best to get these videos out as soon as possible, and there will be plenty more after this as well. I, for one, am definitely way too invested in this series already. I'm having so much fun with this, and if you didn't catch last episode, you'll definitely have to go check it out, but basically, we managed to activate a command block, which seemingly has unleashed something into the world. The command block kind of started levitating. Oh, that almost went badly. The command block kind of just started levitating and then went up into the sky. I really don't know what that was about, but it looks like we're starting this episode off with nighttime. Now, just for a quick little refresher, why don't we ask, what do I do to nothing left? Our one ally in this world. So, we need to find Billy. He should know how to make a void altar. We're just going to have to wait for him to appear. We actually have seen Billy once before, but it seems as if his appearance is very sporadic. We won't see him all the time, and he's not always in the world. He's off doing something. What is that? Why are you here? That is a great question. I am trying to figure that out myself. And luckily I do have this one ally in this world trying to guide me through, but I'm still not completely sure what my purpose here is. Anyway, I am very far from home, but there is a village down there with a waystone, so that is going to be my first objective, is to try to get to the village, and I think I'm going to activate the waystone but not take it. I think I would rather take somebody else's waystone because that one is conveniently very close to where the command block is. And I don't know if I'll ever have to come back here. Oh. It's like a rapid fire heartbeat. I understand it is probably very dark for you guys, but don't worry, it is equally dark for me right now. Oh god. Okay, no entities yet, but I can't really see anything, and the moon seems like the core has faded out. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Oh no. That placement could not have been more perfect. Let's try and get to this waystone. There's another one. Try and get to this waystone. I at least want to activate it. God, there must be so much spawning in. Okay, I think it is just somebody chilling with a music disc over there. You know what? I feel a lot more comfortable hanging out with this guy. Although one of these guys did try to attack me in my broken script episode a few days ago, so I don't know how I feel about them anymore. But he does seem pretty friendly. There's another heartbeat. I really do kind of feel like I'm a sitting duck out here. In fact, I should probably go set my spawn point just in case anything bad happens. Sorry, get out of bed. Yep, there we go. I'm surprised it actually let me sleep. But as... Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I just updated the blocks, it's fine. Oh, what is that? Did something just spawn in? I don't see anything. That sound is going on for ages. Oh! Oh, I've just been given an advancement. Alright. I don't want to hang around there. Oh. Oh god. I'm behind you? That doesn't sound like behind me. But I also don't see you. Okay, seems like he's bluffing. He's definitely not behind me. But he is somewhere out in the wilderness. Now, I actually did run a community poll yesterday to see which entity you guys thought was scariest, out of a few different options from the Broken Script and from nomoon. And to be honest, the Broken Script kind of stole all the votes, with a large majority saying that Circuit was the most horrifying, and then a couple people saying that the Broken End was, which, personally, I'm going to have to agree with that. The Broken End is probably the one I would say is the most terrifying. Circuit would probably be the most annoying and the loudest. But if I was going to say one thing about Underscore, it's that he definitely has one of the darkest and most disturbing backstories. Because as we know, he did have his face burnt off. Not sure why, or how, or who did it, but I definitely do kind of feel bad for him. Thankfully, the moon is heading down. It will be daytime soon, I'll be able to see again. And my plan for this episode, I have a few things that I want to get done. Mainly, I do want to get back to base, and I want to be prepared for when Billy does appear. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to have to do, but I'm pretty sure I'll have to ask him how to craft a void altar. I'm not too sure what the void altar does. I can see it here in the JEI menu, but I can't see the crafting recipe, and I really have no idea what it does. But Nothing Left is adamant that this is the next piece of the puzzle, so that definitely means I need to investigate. So luckily navigating my way home won't be as difficult because I can see the ice spikes over there. I know that's near where my home is. I'm definitely missing Moonwatch Station. Whoa. That is an enormous cave. Well, good to know that I can come back here whenever I find a waystone for Moonwatch. Also, what is going on there? It looks like there's something through the middle of the sun. Wait, let me disable my shader pack real quick. What is that? Oh no. That definitely feels like an eye just watching me, even during the day. And I'm definitely still hearing these heartbeats. So that makes me wonder if maybe it's that that's doing it. Okay, I need to get a move on because I don't know if it's just me, but the days kind of feel like they're moving quicker. Or maybe it's just because in the back of my mind I know that I'm on a timer. Oh. Oh, he's watching me. Don't see him at all. Okay, no, I need to keep going. I don't have time. We saw this same behavior a few episodes ago where Underscore just kind of stalked me and followed me. I don't even know how long he was following me during that episode, but I think he was genuinely chasing me for like probably half an hour or more. Just teleporting behind me, watching me from afar. The moon is not the only celestial object that these creatures are messing with. Something is powerful enough to influence my sun, and that is not a good sign. Ideally, I would find another village on the way home here, because I do want to pick up another waystone just to have one back at home. But I'm not sure if I'll get lucky enough to actually find one. I've made pretty good progress here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to beat the sun to the horizon. I'm pretty sure it's going to hit nighttime before I make it home. Okay, I've spotted a village here, but I think this is the one that I visited on my way to the command block. Yeah, that's definitely it. Okay, there's no waystone there. Unfortunately, we do not have a waystone. Village being there means I must be getting close to Moonwatch. We're almost home. I should be able to see it soon, too. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, I've just made it back in time. The sun is going down. And I really need to make it up to the top before what is... Okay, it's an Enderman. It seems like an awfully large amount of Endermen always around this place. What is your problem? I don't know what... Oh, there is not just Endermen. Okay, there's a creature there. I think I can kill this one. I should be able to hit him with a good old 2-block trick. Yeah, there we go. Okay, come on, quickly, let's go, let's go. Why are you just running? Oh, Jesus! What is that? What is that? Oh my god, I can't do anything. Jesus. And there goes my game. What the hell was that? Oh my god. That was horrifying. Oh no, my spawn point's here. Okay, you know what? Oh. Oh, you scared the life out of me. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to unfortunately break this. And I'm gonna have to end myself again and then go back to spawn because I am not going all that way back. I really need to get my stuff back, assuming that whatever that creature was is not still there. What even was that? It was just like a giant black mass. That is definitely new. It feels like whatever that was just waiting for me to get back. For a second, I thought it was the pretend creature that was jump scaring me. But no, that was definitely something different. Oh god. Unfortunately, I am not within the protection radius of my altar right now. That moon looks horrifying. Okay, let's get back. I have a rough idea of where my stuff is. I really did try my best to survive that creature. I jumped in the water, I went down. It was almost like it was a void mist. It had that kind of area of effect that was just killing me from far away. There was just nothing I could do. I think my only hope there would have been an ender pearl. Okay, I need to get... Oh, there's something up in the air there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But there is a creature flying up there. Okay, I think he disappeared. I got too close to him. Oh no, there's a pretend there too. Okay, please don't aggro on me. I just need to get my stuff back. That's all I want. Oh yeah, there it is. And it looks like the cobblestone that it placed down is gone. Because it was definitely scaffolding across the water. Okay, let's get those torches immediately. Oh man, all my XP is gone too. I was really hoping I'd be able to enchant some stuff with that, but unfortunately not. That's a shame. I really didn't get a very good glimpse of what that creature was. It seemed like a just giant black mass. But please do let me know in the comments if any of you saw anything else. I've definitely got a lot to record in my journal, that's for sure. Well, that was an extremely violent reminder that I still do not know much about this mod, and there are plenty of creatures that I am yet to understand or even encounter. The darkness is not safe. Oh! No way, that's crazy timing. Impressive. There wasn't much impressive about what's just happened to me. But he seems impressed by maybe my base? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna ask straight away, how do I make a void altar? Because that is the important question. Oh, you want to know how to make a void altar? I see. Oh yes, here, take this piece of paper. It has instructions on how to make it. Thank you so much, Billy. Do you need another one? Just ask me. Okay, perfect. That is exactly what I needed. Now, I am going to ask some more questions. Who are you? I'm Billy. Well, I figured that out. Why are you here? I thought I would see what you're doing. What am I doing? I mean, I'm exploring this world, but it seems like nothing left has bigger plans for me, more than just researching this world. Okay, why don't we ask him what happened to you? Because clearly it wasn't as bad as what happened to the other creatures. How many times has this world been reset? What does that mean? Oh! Billy left. I actually heard a sound effect from this direction, so maybe he was actually in the game. What does he mean by that? Reset? That kind of implies that this world has been regenerated more than once. Maybe that explains why there was randomly a command block really far into the world. Something gives me the feeling that I'm not the first one to be here. Okay, well, we got the instructions. That is what we needed. And I think the next thing to do is to ask nothing left. What do I do? I have the instructions. I'm guessing I need to make the altar now. Make the void altar. Well, yep, that seems like it is the next logical option. Okay, let's open these instructions up. What do I need to do for this? Okay, there we go. It's in the chat. 4 stone bricks, 1 redstone block, 5 netherrack, and 1 redstone torch. Oh! Regret. I'm sorry, underscore. I know what happened to you. But please do not take your anger out on me. I've had it bad enough already today. I don't need you jump scaring me too. Okay, there's more to the instructions too. Place the redstone block in a flat area. Place 4 stone bricks on each side of the redstone block except for the top and bottom. 4 netherrack in each corner. It's a typical summoning structure. We have another cross down there. Place the last netherrack on top of the redstone block, and then a redstone torch on top. Okay, well that isn't too difficult. That should be reasonably easy to do. But before we get started, I am going to record a few more things in my journal. We are on day 30 already. Okay, that is a lot further than I thought. A lot more days have passed than I realized. Okay, I've updated my journal with a few of the events that have happened over the past few days. What is that sound? Oh, I hate that. Why can't you just leave again? Oh! Okay, I see him. Why is he in his aggro state? He's nowhere near me. Or maybe that's the same one I was attacking when I got jump scared. Okay, we are going to add a second level to the lighthouse. And this is where I'm going to put my enchantment table. Now, unfortunately, I did lose almost all my levels. But I think it's probably a good idea to use up the last 7 levels I have before I inevitably end up losing them too. Okay, there we go. The floor is in place. Let's put some torches because I do not need any more creatures spawning here. And we do have access to the balconies now, which is nice. A beautiful view from up here. Now, eventually, this side will be part of the house, but I don't know when I'll get a chance to finish that. It does seem like I'm going to be pretty flat out just trying to complete these objectives. Also, I think it's a little ridiculous that I still haven't put a door in, so probably a good idea to go ahead and do that real quick. Might be slightly risky making the door this way, but I still want it to look nice. Okay, there we go. Now it's time to move the enchantment table and put these books that I stole from the village to use. Let's see, how many bookshelves is that? 8. Not bad. Ooh, I actually do have a couple more in here too. I have totally run out of wood though, so let's go grab some real quick. Also, I did mention this in my Broken Script episode, but for any of you who aren't watching the Broken Script series, this structure looks awfully familiar. It looks exactly the same size and shape and material as my AFK platform in the Broken Script. I don't know if that's just coincidence, or if there's actual some reasoning behind that, but yeah, I really don't understand what that is. Oh! I think another meteorite just hit. Wait, was this? Surely this wasn't an impact crater. That seems like way too deep. Not really sure where the meteorite hit, but anyway, I need some more spruce wood. Let's go grab some before the sun goes down. I'm definitely not going to have as much time as I thought I did. It really does feel like days have gotten quicker, but I don't know if that's true or not. And let's just have a look. Yeah, that massive eye is still watching me. I have just noticed there is a creature over there, a pretend just sitting on the cliff. I need to be careful when I go back not to run into him. I really hate being caught out in the dark like this, but I'm going to have to because we are very quickly running out of days. And I just can't afford to sleep. I can't afford to skip out the night. I need to make the best of all the time that I have. Even if it means the occasional chase, or even jump scare by these things. Oh! Okay, that is bad timing, alright. There might be something spawned in with me here. Alright, that's gonna have to do. I do have some spruce saplings with me, so I can grow some. Let's try and get back home in one piece, preferably this time. Oh, here comes the moon. The core looks very bright once again. It's interesting to see how many moon phases this mod has. It's definitely a lot more than the broken script. As far as I'm aware, there haven't actually been any duplicate moon phases yet. And we're what, up to like day 30? That's kind of insane. Also, this structure here is very similar to what we're going to have to construct for the Void Altar. Which makes me wonder, what did that bring into my world? Oh no, oh god, I forgot about him. Okay, we need to go the other way. Jesus. Almost ran straight into him. Yeah, made it back up to the top. And I was kind of thinking, interestingly, we have not seen many lesser souls in the past few nights. Oh, I'm hearing some music, and look at that. That guy is back again. I don't know if he's visible for you guys, but he's got two white eyes just staring at me. And I kind of feel like he's spawning in the same place every night. At least very, very similar locations. Alright, let's get these bookshelves crafted. There we go, 2 more. 10 bookshelves, that's only 5 away from having a max enchantment table. Which is quite nice, to be honest. Let's toss this thing down here. And how can I do this in a way that's not going to block everything up? Probably not the ideal location for it, but we can always move it in the future anyway. Alright, that should be working. Oh wow, okay, this is a pretty decent enchantment table. Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3, those are pretty high level enchantments. So the only issue is actually getting enough experience to enchant my diamond armor. I do kind of want to just keep this gear here, keep it ready for when I need it the most. Because my armor right now isn't terrible. I think for the most part, if I am going to be able to survive, then this armor should do the trick. But I'm sure that diamond armor is going to be very important in the future. And I still haven't been able to make a chicken farm, because things have just been so flat out with this mod so far. It is a very nice change of pace to be so constantly on edge, and not even have time for things like farms and stuff. Barely enough time for building. In fact, while it is... Why do I have mining fatigue? The hell? Who did that? Well, anyway, I do want to work on this house a little bit more. I want this little, like, cabin thing to be very snug against the lighthouse. And I want to be able to walk into it from here, so the roof is probably going to go over the top, and then connect up to the lighthouse. It does seem like the sun is coming up, but I think it is still... Yeah, oh, look at that. Oh, that's horrifying. It looks like some enormous creature is just rising up from the horizon. Oh, Jesus. That sounded close. Okay, that was my last block of wood. I've made a bit of progress on the frame up here. I kind of like the idea of having this big overhang section where I can kind of just walk out there and look out over the cliff. But I'm going to have to work on that a different time because we need to get started with the crafting of this altar before it becomes nighttime again. I'm already starting to hear that music, which probably means nighttime is not far off. Okay, let's consult the instructions again real quick. What do we need? We need 4 stone bricks. Well, that is my main building block, so that's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Oh, look at that, Billy's back. I'm doing good. About to build the Void Altar. Oh, okay, I think he's just... Well, luckily you already gave me the instructions, so I don't need another one, but I guess I will record that as evidence. I want to ask him another question. Are you friendly? Yes, but just don't make me mad. That is very ominous. Okay, we will not be making him mad. Don't have to tell me twice. Alright, the next thing we need is 1 redstone block. Should have enough. Yep, there we go. Plenty of redstone for that. Now I need 5 netherrack and 1 redstone torch. I do actually have enough netherrack. I'm kind of surprised, but I must have grabbed some while I was in the nether, thank god. And lastly, I need a redstone torch. Surely, oh, there we go, perfect. Just 1. And that is all we need to craft this altar. Not really sure where I should craft it. Where would a good place be? Ideally, I would have a waystone. Ideally, I'd have a waystone so that I could just, you know, teleport far away. But I do not, so we're going to have to build this kind of close. I'm not really sure if I should be building this thing within the corrupted zone or within the safe zone. But I think just here is going to do for the time being. Redstone, and then stone bricks. Netherrack in the corners. Alright, last netherrack goes on top of the redstone block. And now we are ready. Okay, let's do this. It is built. Oh. It just grew. And there is that block. We saw that before. Okay, let's take a photo of this. Seems to be flickering. Kind of looks like what you see when you stand up too quickly, when you get dizzy. I don't know what that's called. It's kind of just like static. I don't know if it's a good idea to touch that stuff. It doesn't really look friendly. Okay, let's ask, what do I do now? I've built the void altar. Get the antivirus and use it on the void altar to be able to go through to the core. Once you use it, destroy the core. Oh wow, okay, that is a lot. So you want me to get the antivirus. Well, I don't know what the antivirus is. Is that an item I can get? Oh, there we go. Okay, antivirus. The antivirus to stop the void. And it's crafted with diamonds and the what the... Something just booted me out of the menu. That one will be a little bit difficult to craft. I don't know if I have spare diamonds from when I made my set. Hopefully, I think I do. And then I need to use it on the void altar and then go through to the core. Is that not the core up there? So I guess this must be some kind of portal to take me to the core. What happens when I destroy the core? I don't know if he's going to be able to answer this, but I would really like to know. The moon. Okay, yeah, I think he's just telling me that the core is the moon. So he wants me to visit and destroy this thing that has been mutating throughout the entire series so far. That definitely sounds like a pretty difficult task to put me up to. But I don't think there's any other way forward. So I'm definitely going to have to do it. Now, whatever might be waiting for me in the core, I can only assume it's worse than anything I've encountered so far. And that thing that got me earlier in the episode, I stood no chance against. Oh, I see you down there. Now, as I was saying, whatever we're going to face in the core, I can only imagine it is much, much worse than anything else we've encountered so far. Which means if I want any fleeting chance at defeating this thing, I'm going to need the best gear I can possibly find. Now, in terms of finding better gear, diamond armor is pretty good, but I want to be absolutely sure that I'm not going to die doing this thing. Anyway, let's try and investigate what this is. I'll take a photo of it. Kind of reminds me of the runic matrix from Thaumcraft. But, can I break this? Oh, I can. Oh wait, this is the block. Oh, wait, what? I can't place it down though. This is the same item that we found in the chest in Nothing Left's house. I think it was his house. That is very odd. Okay, I've added the journal entry. I have no idea what awaits me in the core, but I know it will be far greater a challenge than anything I have faced so far. And I'm also going to add a little section on the next page of some core preparations that I'm going to need. I think those are the main things I'm going to need. I'm going to be going in blind, so I need to be as best prepared as I possibly can be. Alright, so it definitely seems like my next objective is to basically get as stacked as I possibly can before entering the core. And the first thing I'm going to do towards getting stacked is probably find myself a new village with another waystone. Because I really want to be able to travel back and forth from a village just so that I can get my hands on some slightly better gear and maybe access to infinite arrows from Fletchers. So we are going to set out on another journey and hopefully find ourselves a new village with a waystone. So already I've explored out that direction. I think I've gone that way a little bit, and I've been pretty far this way because I went and explored the floating island. And I think this will take me towards the giant ice spike. I have been meaning to check it out, so maybe this is a good time to go explore it. But yeah, one of the comments I got was saying that I should build like a hanging outpost off the ice spike. And I think that is such a cool idea. But in order to do that, I'm probably going to need myself another waystone to actually get over there. And to be perfectly honest, it wouldn't even be that hard to make a warpstone. Obviously, the amethyst shards are kind of the difficult part. Wait, what am I talking about? I'm literally standing on them. Oh, I guess they're not fully grown. Maybe some of them are. I'm gonna have to check. I don't know if any of these are actually fully grown. But if I can get my hands on some amethyst shards, I think I have everything else apart from the ender pearls, but I will be able to get ender pearls too by going into that warped forest in the nether. I did see there was a biome. What is that over there? I think that might be a village, potentially. I can see smoke. Okay, never mind. I guess they weren't coming from there. What are you doing in here? Hello. You don't have a job. Well, I guess there's some free loot in here, at least. I mean, there is a villager here. That is cool. And I think I might even trap him in his house, which might seem a bit cruel, but I promise you it's for his own good. What is that over there? Did that just spawn in? I didn't hear any noises or anything. What the heck? Oh! What just happened? I feel like I've just activated something. And we have arrived at the enormous ice spike. This thing is even bigger than it looked from afar. Like, oh my goodness, look at that. Wow, it's even got icicles hanging down from the bottom. I have to say, building a base hanging off this spike would be so epic. Oh! Okay, look where you're going, you idiot. What am I doing? I'm kind of hoping I can get like a vantage point up here and maybe spot some... Oh, look who's back. Hey, Billy. Good to see you again, man. You got that right. Oh, what the... What is going on? What the hell? I'm hearing voices. Is this you, Billy? What is happening? Oh my god. That was awful. Oh look, there's Moonwatch all the way in the distance over there. Yeah, this place definitely is the perfect spot for a base. But I really do need a fast way to come over here because this terrain is not... Oh, hello. This terrain is not nice to traverse. Also, I do apologize if you can hear that crow outside through my mic. These things are just insistent on appearing during my recordings at the worst possible times. This has to be one of my new favorite biomes. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. Okay, anyway. Oh. Okay, there's no way that was natural. It's a little bit worrying that Billy keeps joining the server to check up on me. It almost feels like he's kind of making sure that I'm doing his bidding. And I wonder what he's going to do if I continue to avoid attempting to destroy the core. Okay, that was a little bit further than I thought it was going to be. But I still have not found any sign of a village down here. Well, unfortunately, no sign of a village, and I think I might just have to head home. Waystones are definitely a lot rarer in this mod pack than the TBS one. Which, to be honest, is not really a bad thing. They are pretty overpowered, and I think it's fair that they're quite difficult to obtain. Anyway, I'm glad we made that expedition, and I definitely do want to build a base out there sometime. But at the moment, we have bigger issues. Whatever is going on with the core, I need to get in there, investigate it, potentially destroy it once and for all. Anyway, I really hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm super excited for whatever comes next. I really don't know what this is going to be like, but I am enjoying this mod so much. I am really enjoying the progression of it. I definitely feel there is a lot to unravel in this world. But as always, I really hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching.